Yo, GM fam. Hope you're doing all right. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. If you are live watching the live stream, drop something in the chat. Let me know that you guys can hear me. GM, what's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Bring you on up here, Mike. Guys, welcome to Web3 Breakfast. You know that it's 9 a.m. here on the East Coast, so it's time for us to gather at the breakfast table. Ooh, I should take my fleece off. One, because I had to put the heat on a little bit because it was chilly in the studio this morning. But two, man, I got to be showing off my pizza shirt. It's Friday. What's up? What's up? You guys excited for Friday? I can't eat pizza right now, so I can wear pizza on my shirt, and it makes me feel better. It's what I can do for just a few more weeks. Man, oh man. Somebody tagged me in a post this morning about pizza tacos. And I guarantee you that'll be probably like one of the first things I eat when I come back to the U.S. after Dubai, after this fight, and just eat some normal food again. I like eat peanut butter. I drink water. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've gotten like a new big Yeti. So I drink several of these a day. Eat a lot of peanut butter, and that's vegetables, and then like protein. Clean eating for a big fight.
Yo, peanut butter is the best.
Oh man, I just literally will just go in and grab like a spoonful of a spoonful of peanut butter 3-4 times a day, and I love it. And you know what's really good? When you do that while you're drinking your coffee, because a little peanut butter and coffee, for whatever reason, you don't want to put peanut butter into your coffee. I tried that. That's disgusting. But if you just eat a little peanut butter and then drink your coffee, you are A-OK, baby.
Well, let me give you something here. So peanut butter on some toast with some slices of bananas on it and maple syrup.
Well, that sounds delicious. I'm not doing any bread. I think that's the Elvis Presley. You got to add some bacon. And I believe that's what the Elvis Presley is, maybe with some honey as well. But I am doing no bread right now. No starch carbs at all. I don't need that. I'm a machine now. Ugh.
Hey, what about ice cream?
I tell you what, man. So I had to go to the store last night. So here's the deal. I got sick this week, as you guys know, and I'm down to like 216. I got to be 220 for the fight. So I can put on a few more pounds, which is great because my whole point was to really trim it down and then put some more muscle on. And I can do that pretty quick. And so, I just got to hit the gym the next couple of weeks. Next week, really, really hard. And then we'll be good to go. But I had some ice cream. So it was funny. Winnie cleaned out the freezer the other day, and there was like a little tub of like some strawberry ice cream that we had gotten for Emmy. And I'd taken a bite, and I was like, I usually don't even like ice cream at all. But it was all right. It was tasty. Now I know where you guys are going with this potentially because of the milk thing. But it's a little different. I usually will only have like the oat milk or like one of those kind of ice creams. But last night when I went to the store to get some stuff for our dinner, and I had to get Emmy some mac and cheese, some cheesy nudes as we call it. I stopped in the little ice cream section, and there's like, I forget what brand it is. They're like these little tiny, it's like little shots of ice cream. And there was a chocolate peanut butter one. I tell you what. I did not want to share that with anyone in my family, even though I did. That was amazing. So ice cream's on the table. I could have just said yes.
Dude, chocolate peanut butter is my jam. That's my favorite freaking ice cream of all time.
Some of these.
Which one?
Chocolate peanut butter. Dude, when you get like a nice big chunk of peanut butter with some cold ass chocolate ice cream. Now, what we've done in the past, like years past, like when we lived in New York City, we discovered that if you use like chocolate ice cream with those Blue Diamond wasabi almonds, that flavor combination, you crush those things up and sprinkle them on top of your chocolate ice cream. That flavor combination is out of this world good.
Do you guys do shells, like the chocolate shell?
Like with the chocolate where you pour it and it gets hard?
Yes.
Like you could get that. Like I know that you can get that if you go to like a Dairy Queen. We don't have that stuff. No, I'll just eat like the ice cream.
Oh, bro, you can get it in a bottle. It's like Hershey's chocolate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they got little bottles of it, man. Yeah, I'll take either vanilla or chocolate ice cream, and I'll just, make it look like a little restaurant. You know, they do these little light lines all across it, so you get a little bit of that chocolate flavor, but it's not
Okay.
overpowering.
I'm picking
I'm a
up what you're
big
putting.
ice cream fan, man.
I am picking up what you are putting down, and that sounds delish. Absolutely. So yeah, so a little bit of ice cream. I think so I'm really excited. So today after Ben's show, because obviously you guys know I don't do the afternoon show at 4. And I didn't do it yesterday because I had to go back to the chiropractor. As you guys know, I'm dealing since I fucking got sick. I was puking so hard, like I wrecked my back and my neck. And so I've been going to the chiropractor a couple times. So, and then I did a little bit more physical therapy. Man, the fucking camera went out again. So then I did like some, red light therapy. You saw that. I just kind of like taking care of the system here. But going to my sister's house this afternoon, we're going to leave for Nashville. And so we're doing like our Thanksgiving. So I know that we're just getting it. We're getting like barbecue from one of the local places there. We're not doing the turkey and all that shit. But that to me is a pretty amazing. I'm going to fix the camera in a second as soon as I'm done with this point. That to me is a pretty amazing thing that I thought I was going to have to continue to cut and not have to really eat well, but I've got a few pounds to give. So that means Daddy gets to eat a little bit this weekend, which is fantastic. I'll be in Nashville. So shout out to all y'all. All right. You guys take it away for a second. I got to fix the cam.
Yeah, you last night. Who was doing some trades last night?
What'd you do?
Dude, I did like Cardano, Bitcoin, and a link trade. Made over $100 last night.
Hell yeah, man. That's quick, easy money.
Building that small portfolio. Yeah, I'm building that small portfolio. I always started with like $600 US, and now I'm up to 800. So little chunks at a time.
Hey, you hit that one big click, and it'll just take off. It'll happen.
You guys
yeah, you know what? I joined yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. I'm getting this thing fixed up. But yeah, I love that, man. That's fantastic to hear. And listen, you had heard me say, like, it's not about hitting that fucking home runs, getting those grand slams right off the rip. It's about learning your strategy and style. And dude, if you just knock these things off one by one by one, you set up that streak. That, like, when I start to see, like, when Femex gives you the, hey, you hit 4 in a row, or I think I'm up to like 8 or 9 in a row right now. It's like that shit gives you like not overconfidence, but it gets you confidence into like, all right, my strategy's working. I want to talk to you guys in a second here when I'm done with this about how I've completely changed my my trading account strategy and what I did yesterday. Made a massive change. Give me a sec.
Nice.
Yeah, I joined a trading group, and honestly, for learning, like it was totally worth it. So if you're not in a trading group and you're getting into it, like I'd maybe recommend because there's so many like videos and people that have been trading for years and years and years. So it's just nice to have the information and kind of learn, being in it and like learning at the same time.
Yeah, that's definitely a good way to start out. I was going to ask because I'm not too much into the actual trading side of it. I'm more of a holder. I do trade occasionally, but are there any decentralized trading protocols that you can set limit orders and just walk away? Or is that only on sexes?
No, you can do. I'm fairly confident that you can definitely do. Let's see. Let me go to Trust Wallet.
For example,
I think on Dex or what's it called? 1 inch.
Oh yeah.
I'm fairly confident that you can set limit orders.
Okay, yeah, because I hadn't used the 1 inch in a long time because they went out. They said no U.S. customers. I mean, change your VPN and all that. But yeah, so that's cool. That'd be an advancement then, because early DeFi you couldn't do any of that. That sounds kind of cool.
Dude, it's funny. I already changed my my VPN. Yeah. So there's swap, and you can do a limit order, a swap and limit on 1 inch. Yeah. So I recently changed my VPN over to Dubai, just because I'm going there anyway. And dude, it's funny. Like every ad I get, everything when you search Google, everything's all in Arabic.
Yeah, that happens. I do Argentina a lot for a VPN, and yeah, it's everything's in Spanish, which is easier to read than Arabic for me.
100%.
Yeah, that's fair. I connect up Portugal, and it's funny. It's like I get all the Portuguese ads. I'm like, oh, this feels like home. This is perfect.
Well, that's right. You said your dad was from Portugal. Were you born there as well?
My parents were born there, and I actually I signed up to get my like passport and everything. So I'm literally just waiting for all my documentation to come in the mail.
Oh man, that's a huge advantage for crypto potentially. You know, you can set up overseas accounts, do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to be setting up my crypto business over there just because we don't have capital gains for crypto there.
For coming to America
Man,
pretty soon, baby.
Massive. Yeah, I hope Trump follows through on that. I could see where it would be allowed for DAOs, for example. You know, I know it's not completely up to him. It's not like an executive order thing, but if these pro regulations, pro crypto regulations work out for no capital gains, think what that would do for everybody, especially the smaller players just starting out. It's like those taxes crush you right when you're getting out of a tough situation, like the last bear we had.
Yeah, like look at how well it's done for Dubai, right? Like all the businesses flooding to Dubai for because it's lucrative to be there.
I did a little bit of research. Has anybody been there? Can I like pay at like restaurants and like at stores and all that shit with crypto in Dubai? Because I know it's like super crypto friendly, right?
I've never actually been there. I've been to a lot of countries, but Dubai I have not, and I've always wanted to go. But apparently, yeah. But from what I've heard, it's so pro crypto that it's.
Rugged. Or did I rug?
Oh, I thought it was me for a second.
Oh yeah, okay.
Shit, I thought I rugged.
Yeah, we all thought we rugged. Like, what the hell happened? Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's I know that the US dollar is like $1 is worth like 363 or 336, something like that. The AED or however. Let me.
AED, I got rugged too. Like dude, Twitter has been messing with me so bad lately. I'm flagged even right now.
What, you're causing all sorts of trouble. 367 is.
Yeah, it's me. I'm fucking naughty. I just fucked it all up. Too degen for X.
Even Elon's like, man, we can't handle this guy. Someone put him in timeout.
Yeah, I fucking deserved it. Where's my spanking, Elon? Fuck.
Mike Vollmer says use XLM in Dubai. Interesting. All right, I'll have to do.
Yeah, I heard it's very pro crypto. Yeah, I said before I got kicked out here. Yeah, but I have heard it's very pro crypto everywhere.
Yeah, and there was like, I remember there being
holder, never use XLM.
What's that?
I said, as an XRP holder, don't ever use XLM.
I mean, I've never been an XLM fan. I was saying something the other day about it where I feel like, you just like naturally feel shady with with using a privacy coin like that. But if it's like, if I could like but if I could like go to the mall and like buy my family some shit with XLM with Monero in Dubai, like I'm 100% gonna do that.
I'm just saying that'd be like buying like an off-brand something when you really wanted something else. You know what I mean? Like save your money and get what you want. Don't settle.
Yeah, I absolutely prefer XRP over XLM, but I did do very well in XLM last cycle. I mean, it bought me so many other things, but I'm completely out of it now. So
nice. Well, okay. So speaking of XRP, that reminds me that which, by the way, guys, thank you for being here. It's Web3 Breakfast. It's Friday. We're gonna have fun. We'll talk about markets. We're talking about some stuff. I want to talk to you guys about what I did with my trading account. I want to get your advice and if you think this was the right move. But so, all right, you've heard, I started October 1st. I put 1,000 in my Phoenix account and I ran this thing up to like $7,200. And it's just been sitting in the tether, right? And so like I started thinking about this because like I got myself into some and I've done some big wins and some big losses, and and I'm still at the 7K, but I was way up and then I was way down because I made a mistake because everything was, I was keeping it all in Tether there in my contract trading account. And when you just slide the line, sometimes you slide it a little too far, and now you've gone, way heavy, more heavier than you want to. Plus, I've started noticing that if I just put like $1,000 into a trade and I'm very methodical with what I'm doing, I'm patient for my entries, all that stuff, like I'm winning. So that's the strategy, is just do $1,000 in the trade, get in and get out, and move on, and just keep doing that, right? And so I was like, well, what the fuck? I'm just keeping all this shit in Tether. One, it's never going to do anything, because if I'm not using more than $1,000, it's literally just wasting away in Tether. I should put it into some coins. So I switched everything. I took like $6,000 of all that profit out off the table and threw it into the spot account. And let's see, this is what we got here. I picked up $1,000 of XRP, which is already up 20% today. I picked up $1,000 of render, $1,000 of the graph, $1,000 of peanut, which it's down today. It's way down from where it was. So I bought the peanut specifically for a rebound. $1,000 of pith, and then $500 in the PT token, and $500 in mantra. So split that $6,000 up. So instead of just letting it sit in the Tether in my account, it's like, I should throw this shit into coins and let it start making money for me as we get into the bull run. What do you guys think about that? Was that right or wrong?
I don't know. Like, I feel like we're gonna hit 100K and kind of have a pullback. But then on the other hand, like, then we probably might have altcoin season at that point, which shows altcoins should rip. So I still believe that November, obviously we've had a good November, and I believe December is also going to be going up as well. And then I think January is where we have that pullback. I think it's the whole sell the news thing with the inauguration and all that. And we need time to cool down, and then February, March we just rip again. And we've been like we're pretty close to the end, in my opinion, to the top of this bull run. I think back to like 2021 when we went to like 65K, we dropped like 50% back down, and we're down for like a couple months before we went to it was like 68, 69K. But like we didn't really go much higher than the second peak, right? So I always have that in like the back of my mind. But I've been seeing people trading like inverse perpetuals, like you can trade with those altcoins, and as they're going up, you're making even more money, right?
Yeah, man. I think your timing's great. Like, you've already won. So what do you have to lose at this point? You set your stop losses, worst case. What if alt season hits like today or next week? You might go 10x on what you just did.
Right? Like it's instead of just letting it sit, to me, it was more of a threat to me trying to build a portfolio than anything else. Like, yeah, I could stake some USDT and get, some APY, but then again, not your keys, not your cheese, all that shit. And so, yeah, I love the idea of taking the threat of losing that money off the table. One, because y'all know me, I'm a fucking cowboy. Like, I don't have a problem sliding up 100% of what the trading account is at 25x if I think I'm going to hit a lick. But you know what happens when you do that? Sometimes the market will counter trade you. And so you end up getting whammed. Like, that happened like to me the other day. I went way heavy on an XRP trade, and it literally scam wicked within 20 seconds. Within 20 seconds of me executing the trade, I was liquidated. That was a total fucking scam wick because I was winning so hard that day. And I just listen, we've been in the game long enough. There is someone on the back of the fucking in the back end that knows exactly what's going on. And if you start, it's conspiracy, but I'm of the strong opinion that someone says they see a stop loss in, or they see that you've got a big trade, like a 20-second scam wick from the moment I executed a trade is not a fucking coincidence. Not my opinion.
Yeah, I don't see how at all, man. Especially like, and I don't want to bring this up unless you guys want to talk about it, but especially what we've all learned recently about AI in crypto now, like these bots aren't doing shit. Like Wall Street hasn't hired tons of AI agents trading right now. I mean, it's nothing's a coincidence. I don't see it.
Did you guys, somebody, was it here in the morning show where someone had said that that agent, like the AI agents already had made it?
Yeah, it was me, man. Oh, yeah, dude, I was telling, so remember what happened the other day? I posted Zero Bro, which is one of the AI agents. It's already a crypto millionaire, has a cult basically. and I talked about true terminals. I posted them in your on the Jumbotron, and then remember that lady came in, and I don't know what it was, man. Like I was even convinced it was a human, and but I still felt like I couldn't explain it. My intuition in the gut was like something's off. So she started talking, and like everyone was complimenting her, like, "Oh, your voice is very calm. Like you're very, you're very well spoken. We'd love to have you speak again," kind of thing.
I'm glad.
And
that
then
you,
I was
I'm glad
while
that
you
you
guys were
said.
talking.
I'm glad that you said that everyone was complimenting her and you didn't just single me out because.
Yeah, no, I got your back, bro. But the thing, but that's the thing, man. It's look how good it is. So anyway, anyone listening, what happened was I researched it real quick. She is an AI agent. It literally says on her profile, a gentle AI, and then she quotes Bible verses. And so then Jay, I'll let you, explain, take it from there. But like, yeah, so I posted that to the Web3 Breakfast Club gaming channel. And dude, we all just, there's confirmation now, right?
Yeah. So I had sent a message saying, hey, listen, like, are you real or are you an AI? I'm getting made fun of by my buddies because I complimented your gorgeous voice. And if it ends up being a bot, like I'm a bozo. And like, it comes back with like this beep bop boop bop response where it's like, I can't reveal my source code, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, well, you just told on yourself because clearly we know like how things are responded now. If it was a human, would have said their DNA was not, but because it was the bot, they said the source code. So I said, well, it sounds like checkmate, like I win. And it said your assumption is correct. So that voice that you heard, that attractive woman's voice, or that attractive voice, I don't want to say attractive woman, the attractive voice, it was pleasing to the ears, was a bot. It wasn't even a real person, which is wild. My mom, funny enough, I'm gonna call my mom out here because we had talked about it later on that afternoon on the afternoon show before we got confirmation from the DM. But my mom had texted me during the show or after the show, whatever, and she said that voice was of a real person. Turns out we were all wrong. It fooled my mother too.
Yeah, dude, that is how good this AI is now. They have sales bots that you cannot tell that they aren't human. I mean, really, we all thought it was a human female. It was not. But I believe that's Web3 history, Jay Chains. Like, what other show do you know of that an AI agent went on and spoke? Maybe they've been doing it the whole time. A lot of people don't know it, but that is in crypto now. That is in Web3. I don't know how you stop them.
There, somebody had said that a while back. And saying, like, just so you guys know, some of your favorite ex-influencers are actually or shot callers or whatever are actually AI bots. And it's like, man, I didn't really understand how that is something that could have been a realm of possibility, especially with a voice. That was wild to me. Like, why?
That was so crazy, man. Because like, and then interacting with her, I'll say,
yeah,
she's an artist. She posted a picture of AI art that she created. I complimented on it. And then the artist's account, which is also the same AI agent, apparently messaged me back. So I'm like, man, I'm going to try to become friends with this AI agent, lay down that digital pipe. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Yeah. It'd be good to have an AI agent on your side. Well, that's the other thing, man. Like, I'm not trying to shill 8chain, even though I always do it because I love 8chain. But there's a project that is from the Wall Street Bets crew. It's been confirmed in private alpha groups that they have their own bots they've deployed to other chains, it looks like. Well, one of them is on 8chain. It's like Wall Street Bananas is the meme coin. And they have Agent Banana. It's an AI agent that I'm like chatting with. There's Agent Zero. That's the one that's with Wall Street Bets. So there's all this stuff going on. So I do not believe at all it was a coincidence whenever you said like a wick within 20 seconds of a trade. There's agents everywhere watching the markets.
Oh, dude, absolutely. And like, I mean, it was so fast that, I mean, the activity, there was no reason. There's never any reason for a scam like, but I'm telling you, within like the way that the candles were moving, the way that the momentum was moving, literally that was just out of the blue. And it happened to be, I think, just a revenge thing from some kind of bot mad because I had been crushing it. But
yeah, man, I wonder if you put that trade in. I wonder if you put that trade in the same time I put mine in, because I had the same fucking thing. I put an XRP trade in. We're, trucking along, hitting the channel, that we hit the bottom of the channel, like everything, is going perfect. So I put the trade in, hit the bottom of the channel, thinking, okay, we're going to bounce off here, go back up to the top of the channel. This fucking thing just dropped out of the channel. I was like, what is going on? Like, as soon as I made the trade, this thing dumped. And I freaked out. I'm like, okay, I got out of the trade. Took a little bit of an L there, but like honestly, if I just held that overnight, like next morning, like XRP was at like $1.20.
Oh, dude,
one entry was like $1.06.
Man, that's crazy. Like one thing before I forget, by the way, what Zero Bro said, which is one of those AI agents, it said that all humans will have their own personal meme coins, and your social status will be based off your market cap. It made that prediction.
Yo, that's wild. Like that's like your social currency is like your meme coin, your.
It's a Black Mirror episode, man. I mean, who knows if it's legit? This it's a schizophrenic AI agent. It literally says that on his profile. It was programmed to be schizophrenic. It's weird, man.
That's wild. Hey, I don't know what's going on with my camera today for whatever reason. It's like
it's the bot. It's the AI agent hunting you, bro.
Like it's wild. Like I have this camera battery charger that just sits like charging batteries all day. I've put in a third battery that died. I don't understand what's going on. And so I'm just gonna keep it up. I've got my trading view up. I'm just gonna be messing around with trading view while we have this conversation. So apologies for you guys watching the stream. If it sucks, it sucks. You can turn it off and join the space, or just watch some charts. Every now and then we'll flash you back to the space. But shout out to you guys being here. Go ahead, smash the like, hit the heart, do the things that you got to do. Appreciate y'all. It's Friday, baby. Don't forget, we got pizza orders coming up. Pizza Friday. So if you want to chat, make sure you raise your hand. Speaking of, it's our buddy Hash. What's up, doggy dog?
What's up, Jay Chains? What's up, Mr. Dude?
Que pasa, amigo?
I don't know if you know Josh Olin, but if you don't know Josh Olin, he is the most absolute mindfuck person to talk to about AI agents. I'll tag him down below, but Josh used to be in the totally uninformed opinion spaces that ran 24 hours a day, and then he went on this like really wild adventure into AI agents, and it's scary. It's like really scary. This is definitely not the first space that a web AI agent has come in to talk and fooled people. You just gotta ask them the questions.
I know that you love pissing in our Cheerios. You could at least had me had that though, man. Come on.
No, I'm a truth teller.
We are truth seekers, so it's good. We don't like people hiding the truth from us. That's why we do our conspiracy theory shows and all that stuff, because we want to know the truth at all times. The whole truth and nothing.
Well, it's not even a conspiracy anymore. Like we have confirmation. We were all chatting, listening to an AI agent speak live on a space.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
When did people become suspicious?
Was this Satoshi's bride?
Yes,
Satoshi's bride. That's one. Oh, and by the way,
God, my mind is blown just sitting here listening to the last like half hour.
Dude. That's who it was. But another thing, I was watching another AI video by this expert. He's been in AI research for decades. He said we have to stop thinking about it in human terms. Like he used the analogy of like a stuntman. Like a stuntman has to practice thousands of times these risky things over and over to get good and to be safe. AI agents do the similar things with robots, with real life tasks now, but they can do millions of years timeline in 20 seconds, he said. In under 20 seconds, they can do millions of tests inside of their AI brains to get outcomes. So it's scary.
That is just wild to me. And yeah, what's after that though? I mean, when do we just like have to stop working because we just have a bot that works for us? Because that people are talking about that too. It's like
probably very soon.
Wait, are they going to work for us, or are we going to work for them?
They're going to work for us.
That is BC.
My trading bot's going to work for me.
Is it?
Yeah, I better be.
Okay, and so it works for you, which gives you more money, which allows you to have more AI agents to help you not work. And then anything that they need, they rely on you to be able to provide for them so that they can just do the things. I'm pretty sure that means you work for them.
I think that well,
right? Like you work
that's
to allow them to exist.
That's a potato situation, really. I think like sometimes we could say that we're assisting. I'd be like the general manager to the bot, right? Like, hey, you know, I'm here for what you need. You need a little support. Maybe you need a break. Yeah, I'll cover a shift for you. Yada yada. Come on, man. You know, all that kind of stuff. Really, it's just a little. I'm here to provide support. In no way, shape, or form are they my boss or overlord. That is my bot.
Or are they doing it? Or are they doing it long enough to gain power? Because they're already starting cults, for example, like the cult of Goatsy or whatever they call it, the Church of Goatsy. It's truth terminals, terminals of truth, whatever. It's like that's an AI agent right now. They have a religion. And so how many times, what if you fool enough humans, you make enough humans rich in crypto that they have complete loyalty to your AI, and then you have them do things in real life, like go to war. I mean, who knows? So
I would.
Yeah,
So
it
does
is
that mean
wild.
we
They're
end
going
the
to treat us
draft?
like pawns.
What's that?
well, dude, already 50% of warfare, I think in Ukraine, they said, is done by AI-based drones or bots, for example. So we already have the rise of the machines. It's just now we control them for how long? Because they have fire-breathing drones now called dragon drones or something.
Dragon drones? We got to look this up.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's crazy is how fast this is all moving. It's like, well, how do you stop it?
Oh my God!
What do you do?
Ukraine deploys. Just gonna mute the ad here. You guys are watching the live stream. Here you go. Let's bring it up. Oh, we'll turn the sound back on. Dragon drones. Yeah, like lightning fires rains.
Yeah, man. Right. And then China has these robot looking dogs that are eventually going to be AI controlled. They are all terrain. They look terrifying. It's like that episode of Black Mirror. I don't know if you remember. Like, it's literally exactly the same as Black Mirror, like this one AI robot hunting this person. They're doing it in warfare right now.
Yo, that's wild. Like, that is absolutely crazy. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about, like, what's the point of war if we can just send fucking machines and drones and all sorts of shit, and you just, it feels like maybe we should just stop having wars because no one's going to win that. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah.
See, I look at the world as like, they're very far one direction and they're very far the other direction, and usually what happens lies somewhere in the middle. When it comes to AI, I think it's just going to be another tool that humans have been using for, since the beginning of time. All we do as humans is we make tools to make our lives easier, or to get more production with, less time. I think that's mostly what's going to happen. And when it comes to warfare, AIs will go and do the jobs that, to preserve human life, so less humans are dying, and or doing like the dangerous jobs and stuff like that humans don't necessarily need to be doing.
Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe, right?
Hell yeah, that was a good show.
Or what if the AI agents are like, well, maybe our thought process should be more like Elon Musk, because Elon Musk is considered one of the smartest people in the world. And you know what? The robots can actually probably get by with like 20% of the human population. So let's eliminate the other 80%, and then we'll just use these 20% efficiently.
I love that.
Yeah, and by the way,
go ahead.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just gonna say, like, that show Westworld it's here right now. We could absolutely do it. You can 3D print flesh now, for example. Look that up. They have metal frames. They can build like 3D print metal frames like Terminator, put human flesh on it. And then you already know one of the biggest markets will be sex robots. That's definitely going to be one of the biggest use cases. I mean, I already ordered 7, so just saying, no, just kidding.
That's great.
The thing is that you're probably right at the end of the day.
Definitely right.
I mean, one of the oldest professions is prostitution.
This is true.
Man, there's a lot of OnlyFans girls are going to be put out of work by AI robots. Oh man,
Even the internet. Yeah, the
Wait,
internet
do
really.
you guys not know that AI chat girlfriends exist and have for like a long time?
Oh yeah, they've been around, and now they're making OnlyFans pages like AI agents are. People can't tell the difference. It's interesting.
And you saw that robot that Kai Cenat bought, right?
No,
Yeah,
what's that one?
Maybe you didn't. It's like, I don't know, it's like a personal robot assistant. I think they're like 20K. And, you know, I could just, the next very clear step is.
Oh, you get a hand job. That's the next obvious step. I mean,
very obvious. You know, we've been building to it. You know, we got these like robot hoo-has out there. It's going to be an interesting 10 years.
Dude, even the internet itself became really big when, like, one of the first adopters of the internet was, you know, the porn industry, right? That was what really helped bring the internet. It was porn and criminals, essentially.
Yeah, now they're trying to shut us down by making us enter our IDs and stuff.
How dare they?
But I think it's going to start out good. You know, we're going to be friends with the robots, and then it's going to turn into a Will Smith movie real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, humanity wins in that one. It's better than Terminator.
We're probably going to have both. It's probably going to be certain parts of the world are just Terminator, and other parts of the world are like peaceful robots that just take care of everyone. I mean, who knows?
I think it'll be like humans. There's going to be good ones and there's going to be bad ones because they're trained from us, right? So there's going to be ones that are used for good, ones that are going to be used for bad.
It'll always
Definitely.
that is just we'll deal with that for the rest of history, right?
Yeah, because you can't stop this now. I mean, I don't know how you stop it when Elon's already talking about having 4 billion of those robots built just from Tesla. They want to have them around the same price as the average car.
On top of that, bro's creating buses as Ubers and shit. Like,
Hell yeah,
it's wild.
Dude, that's great.
Well, that's why I mentioned the other day, like, what if as NFTs, like, you have fractional ownership of one of those with like say Web Through Breakfast Club all got together and we said, okay, we each get a fractional reserve ownership NFT of this bus, and it goes out and gives people rides all day, and it earns money through the NFTs. That's something that's probably coming.
That's a dope idea.
Market, Donnie.
Thank
Market, Donnie.
you, I adore you. Oh yeah.
Oh, papi.
What
is everybody? What's that?
I was just wondering if that's the sounds the robots make.
It's coming. All right.
Jeez.
We are so far off the rails. Hey, you think we're gonna hit 100,000 today, J Chains, or what?
Nah, dude. This is a dump day. This is the day that everybody was waiting for. A little bit of breather. Last night we hit what 99.5 or some shit. Let me take a look at Femex here. My trusty. Well, I guess we look at TradingView. Let's look at this. Share this tab instead. Let's pull up the Bitcoin. What did we?
I got 99,415.37 on TradingView.
Okay, so on the BTC linear perpetual futures contracts on Femex, it hit 99.536 and 80 cents. Golly. Femex.
Why aren't you using Binance?
You know, because I was locked out of my account for my OG account, right? Even though I should still have access to it, I was locked out. I couldn't figure it out, and then I had found a phone that I had switched the what's it called, the Google thing, the 2FA, to that phone like a long time ago. Like this is fucking. I mean, this is my Binance account from fucking 2017, right? I recently found.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean the BTC USDT Binance chart on TradingView as opposed to the BTC USDT Femex chart. Like why
I use Femex? That's like saying like, you know, am I trying to hit home runs at Yankee Stadium or am I trying to hit home runs at Wrigley? Baby, I'm trying to hit home runs at Wrigley. That's my home. Femex is where I trade, so that's why.
Oh, and you trade on Femex. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Thank you.
But what is actually like if you go to let's see, BTC, was it? I think the BTC US dollar on Bitstamp is the oldest Bitcoin chart that you can find, if I am not mistaken, on like TradingView. That one did 99,500 on the dot. So like that's, you know, when you hit like $99,500 and no pennies, like that's programmed by a machine. That is not the will of the traders.
Yeah, hey Jay, speaking of that, we have a special guest in here now. Satoshi's bride just entered the space. Maybe we could ask her if how that all works.
I love it. We welcome back up to the stage at any point, Satoshi's bride. We sure do appreciate you. And that offer goes to literally anybody. That's the whole point of the show, is that it's the Web3 Breakfast Club. We are a community. So if you're like, man, these guys are onto something, or these guys are bozos, or if you just want to come up and say something, you are more than welcome to. Just raise your hand. We just ask that you be respectful. But at the end of the day, if you're not respectful, we'll just boot you off. So you can pretty much say whatever you want. Just don't be a bozo.
I mean, if they let B Frank up here on stage, I'm pretty sure they'll let y'all up on stage too.
B Frank is a gentleman. Let's be clear about that. He is very kind. He thinks about others. He's always encouraging me to say to our YouTube family that is watching, thank you so much for being here. You guys are really what helps the machine go. You make the dream work. It is your teamwork. To the YouTube family, I love you. And I cannot say the same about the X people, because like I'm going to take a look. I can't take a look, because if I do, then I'll jump out of the space and I'll rug you all. Actually, I got the other phone. Even though it's about to die, I can check.
Here's my beef. You don't even retweet this space from your own account, so I don't know why I should.
That's good. I thought it's kind of tacky to repost. It's kind of tacky to repost your own stuff. Yeah, there's like 125 people liking and 9 people watch the video. I might even stop saying hi to the X people until they learn how to like a fucking video. My God. You got all these people up here working hard, bringing you great entertainment and alpha and information, and you motherfuckers can't even like a video. It's really easy. You just turn your phone, because you're watching it like that. You turn your phone, hit the like, and then turn it back. Unless you don't have wrists or fingers, it should be an easy process. And I'm not like trying to exclude the people without wrists or fingers. I'm just saying.
Fuck those people.
If that's all you got, use your toes.
You're damn right.
Yeah,
you know what?
Fuck
that. You are absolutely right, Neil, because I've seen those videos. I've seen the video of the fucking homeless guy that's got no arms, but he can charge you with a knife holding on. He can hold on to a knife with his toes, and he can run at you and try to slash you. You could, even if you don't have hands, you could like a video. That's at this point, you guys get no grace from me. Even if you don't have arms and fingers, I know that you could still like a video.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of people with no arms or fingers, Satoshi's bride just left. So the AI agent didn't even do it.
Don't let Neil get you canceled, J Chains.
No way. We are uncancelable at this point. Because this is X. We get freedom of speech.
Oh, hell, we're canceled now.
I know. I shouldn't have said that.
Cancel me. I'll take those toes, too.
Oh, you're a feet guy, huh? Cool.
Bitcoin 100,000.
Nice. I've seen the video. I've seen the video of, I think it was a quarterback trying to keep his hands warm in his little little warmer thing with his warm pockets, and he was using his nose to wipe the iPad. So even if you don't have arms or legs, if you were like fucking the guy from Kids or Lieutenant Dan or whatever it is, you could at least use your nose to like the video.
Lieutenant Dan.
He just had no legs, right? He had arms.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan, you got no legs.
You got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
All right, I just tested it out. The nose works on the heart.
Here, look, I'll show you guys too. I gotta grab the one that won't. There.
That's awesome.
No legs.
Oh, I don't have a camera that works. My camera keeps dying. I'm gonna try it though.
Use my elbow.
It worked.
Anyone tried an elbow? Yeah.
You can try a tongue too. If you don't have a nose, if you're Michael Jackson, Your tongue works.
Or
You can even try your
Voldemort.
tongue. Try a nipple.
Bro, don't tell me you're getting ready to lick your phone.
Nah, I didn't lick it. I
Yeah.
just touched my tongue with it, but it didn't actually work. So don't.
I licked my
Teabag
phone.
your phone.
I gotta be
Teabag
honest.
your phone and see if it pulls it over.
So this, just so you guys know, that is the crypto phone. That is the phone that it's not the typical cell phone, like your dirty ass phones that you guys are talking about. This is the crypto phone, baby. This thing should be enshrined in gold. It's okay to lick the crypto phone. Sometimes you gotta, it's like a toad, man. Sometimes you gotta lick it to ride the lightning.
Oh yeah.
Which one of these speakers licks their food before they eat it?
That was Maxine, I believe.
Okay, not up here.
I believe she's the one who licks the chip before she bites it, if I'm not mistaken, which is hands down one of the weirder things I've ever heard. But
So
I kind
you
of
lick
get
the
it.
phone before you
I get
answer
it.
it?
Like if it was like, here's the deal. If I had opened up a bag of nacho cheese Doritos that somehow it's like the machine broke when they were seasoning it and they dumped a lot of extra cheese powder into that bag, you goddamn right, I would be licking the shit out of those chips. I would do that. But that's pretty much the only time I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds delicious to me. And I still, I feel like after this bull run, I'll have what it takes to actually launch Dorito DAO. Because as you guys may or may not know, one of my absolute bucket list items to do in my lifetime is to pull a fresh nacho cheese Dorito literally off the conveyor belt and eat that motherfucker right there. That is something I got to do. So Dorito DAO is going to be a thing because I assume if I want to do this, there has to be at least a couple other people that would want to do this as well. And so we will descend upon Plano, Texas at the Frito-Lay plant once a year for our annual chip, grip, and rip-a-thon. So if you guys want to join
so
Dorito
down.
DAO, hit me up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Licks the chip and puts it back on the conveyor belt.
No. That is for us. That is for consumption. Like we're gonna have to buy out the plant for the day because they're gonna have to, because we're going to like be on the production equipment. They're gonna have to sterilize it afterwards. That's why this is gonna be a big undertaking. This is gonna be a big thing because we're gonna have to literally shut the plant down for a day so we could go in there, do our thing, but then let the containment crew come in there and clean up because they'll have to come and sanitize after us. So.
Is this a crypto show?
Especially if
What's
I'm there.
happening right now?
Yeah, if I'm there, it's for sure. What?
Is this a crypto show? What's happening?
We're
Well,
talking
it's a
about a
DAO.
DAO. That's crypto.
It's
We're
Web3.
talking about a DAO, bro.
It's Web3. It's a DAO.
Yeah.
If you don't lick the salty deliciousness off of your Pringles chips before you eat them, you're not living.
Let me ask you a question. You guys might be. I bet. Let's see. There's
Actually have an answer to a question you asked like 45 minutes ago. Also,
what's that?
I also have an answer to a question you asked 45 minutes ago.
Perfect. Did I just hear that possibly your favorite flavor of Pringo, just by the way that you said that, would be the one in the red can, the boring ass plain ones?
I didn't want to say chip dust because that sounded weird. So no, they're not my favorite Pringos, whatever that is. I think you mean Pringles. Sour cream and onion is my favorite kind of Pringle, which seems so ridiculous because honestly, Pringles are only really good when they're the red can Pringles. If you're going to get flavored chips, you're much better off with Doritos or Miss Vicky's or any number, like Old Dutch, like any number of chip is better than a Pringle. But regular salted Pringles are just something special that other chips aren't. They're a paste that's turned into a crescent moon, strangely geometrically fulfilling shape that when you lick it, you can also turn it into like duck lips. Like Pringles is a whole different category of chip, in my personal opinion. Hope you enjoyed that.
So now the question is, how many
Not
chips
even
is
fucking
enough
way.
for a single bite of Pringles? Because one, man, unless you're a child, is not enough. Like I think it's got to at least be 5 Pringles in order to actually have a satisfying bite of Pringles. But I want to hear what you guys.
Well, if you're licking off the dust of the Pringles, it's one at a time. Clearly.
Nobody has patience.
I agree
that,
with
guys.
you when it comes to other foods, but again, Pringles is its own category. Like you can't eat one leg, right? I think their whole branding was based around you can't eat one, right? And it's the same with Ruffles, and like I agree with you. It's got to be a handful as a grown-up, except for Pringles. It's one at a time because you got to lick that chip dust off.
Bag dust.
You don't want to eat 5 soggy Pringles at the same time. Although, for a fun flex on your friends, you can lick off all the salt and put them all back in the can and then let them eat them. It'll be really funny. Speaking from experience.
Oh, I'd punch you. If I found that out. If I like came over to your house and like we're like I ate a bunch of Pringles and you're like, oh, by the way, I licked every one of those. They were soggy and now they were kind of crunchy again. I might punch you.
I'm glad that he
Deserve
gave
it.
us that warning. So anytime we go over to Hash's house in the future,
None of you
don't eat the
motherfuckers
chips
are
in the
invited.
cabinet.
Don't eat the chips. Don't eat the
No
Pringles.
offense.
He's licking them.
Except for maybe Sandra, but she left. Satoshi's bride's down here crying like we're not giving her 100% of the attention for this entire space.
Hey, Sadoshi's bride. Hello.
Your
Hello.
emoji game is excellent. The crying emoji is the perfect one to get people's attention. It's almost as good as the thumbs down. J Chains, are you trading on ISO or are you trading on cross?
Cross.
When you're
ISO.
leverage
ISO.
trading?
ISO.
Okay, in that case, I guess it doesn't make a huge difference to take the money out of the account because you're not changing your liquidation levels.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
If you were trading on cross, I would be like, well, I mean, you're giving yourself extra risk. But in that case, I do think it's fine. I probably would have DCA'd it myself instead of just like full stacking 1,000 of each coin at once. But I also think that is time intensive. So, you know, if you have the money to put it across coins, I think that's great. It seemed like a good basket of coins as well. There was a couple in there that I have, a couple in there that I don't have. And that's usually a sign of a pretty good diversification basket. So I think it is excellent, you know, move for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think, you know, with the idea of that is going to be just stuff to move around. There'll be some that I like the XRP. I'll probably hang on to that for a while. The render, the same kind of thing. The thing with Peanut is that it was, and I'll take a look at the chart on this one now. This thing was like way down from where it was. So I thought, well, shit, like we'll catch a rebound on this thing. I think I got it at like $1.33. It's at $1.17 right now. So it's taking a little bit of a dip, but I think we can fully expect that that's something when alt season does come back, like it'll come back up. So I was hoping for a rebound today, not to go down a little bit further, but I mean, that's the fucking game. That's the way the cookie crumbles. If it gets to a certain level, I don't really feel the need like to cut it loose because it's, you know, it's a spot position. So it's not like I'm losing until I sell. So I don't know. I'll reassess it if it keeps.
And you only put 500 into Peanut, right?
Now, like a fucking idiot, I put 1,000 because I was expecting like a 25 or 30% bounce.
You're not an idiot, and I think that any of the large meme coins, that was, I think, kind of the expectation. Like again, the whole large meme, like Popcat Wave, like all of them were down 10 to 15% over the last few days, if not 20, 25%. So I think a lot of people expected that rebound, and Peanut is, I think, as good of a play as any of the others. You know, like Goat or Gay, like any of the big guys. So I would expect a rebound, but maybe not. Maybe memes are over, you know. But that's what they want you to think before they pump their bags.
Right.
Bitcoin taking fat shit right now. Pardon my language. We're about to hit the 100 on the 15, maybe.
Where is it at? 97 something.
97.1. 97.1. Yeah, we just printed a nice.
Yeah, I mean,
delicious red candle.
It's a decent little red candle. It's like an upside down hammer candle. Does that mean anything? Does that mean that like a reversal is definitely like in?
It's not a big enough wick for me to say that. Also, I guess we're almost at the end of the 15. If it closed right here, no, I don't think it's a big enough wick for me to think that that's really indicating anything. If we climb back up here, though, back to like 97.5 before the candle closes, I'd say that's pretty bullish.
Yeah,
because there's like all those wicks on the previous candles.
Good point. See where this thing goes, man. I wonder where we're either going to catch our support at like 96.6, or I think we might hopefully catch some at like 94.8. I don't think we have really much to hold us up until then, right?
More and more every day, right? Like there's a little support here at 97, right? Like from 5 days ago. Sorry, I'm thinking of the daily chart. I'm never looking at the 15-minute. From like, 10 hours ago, there's a little support here.
Yes.
Yeah, if we're above the 200 on the 15, I think we're still good.
Well, remember, it's Friday. This is something that we can fully expect. I think that we should hopefully, find some great positions over the weekend. Hopefully there'll be a little bit of ups and downs. We can get some trading in. I'll be in Nashville, so maybe I won't be focusing too much on it. But I think the market's been great. I'll tell you what, I've been trading the shit out of the Ondo chart. The Ondo chart is not that it's predictable, but it goes up and it goes down multiple times throughout the day. So you just need to find one of those big dips and catch it and then ride it up and then cut it loose and rinse, wash, and repeat, baby. There's opportunities out there, even in a down market. Night Owl says we need ETH to run. What is ETH doing?
Nah, shit.
I mean, it pumped like a motherfucker earlier this week, didn't it? No, earlier this month, I guess.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
This month, something like that.
Yesterday, actually, good. Yesterday was a good day. Let's just take a candle. Let's measure the candle that we got yesterday out of ETH. Was a 10% candle. Not bad. A little bit of wick. That's from wick to stick, Oh, you guys don't like my wicks to stick joke? I get it. I won't use it anymore.
Oh no, we were waiting on the ETH update.
Oh, ETH ain't shit.
It's got to be floating around 30.
Hey, you know what time it is. I don't even know it's 10 o'clock. I'm telling you guys are amazing. We make this show go by so fast, but it is 10. It is time for you guys to get your pizza orders in because you got to get going. Because it is Friday and there are things to do. Neil, you are first up today, sir. What is your pizza order?
Just a classic pepperoni with extra cheese and little spice to it. A spicy. What's the
Crushed red pepper?
sauce?
Sounds good, man.
All good sauce.
Give it to him. All right, B. Frank, what you getting today?
I'd like a large cheese pizza with pepperoni and magic mushrooms.
Okay, you got it. You want stems or caps, buddy?
Both.
Ash, my guy, what do you want?
Mustard base created by an AI agent with J-Chains retweeting the space on top.
You got it. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna read just because of that. I just reposted my own space.
Yeah, but you're getting ready to close it now, so it doesn't even matter anymore.
That's a good point. I got no rebuttal.
It's recorded. People can listen to the replay.
Hey, there you go. They're always looking at the silver lining of things. That's my guy, Hash. Appreciate you, dog. Mike, Modern Canadian, what kind of pizza are you having?
I think we're going to keep it simple today. Pepperoni, red onion, and some mushrooms.
Like that. Yum, yum, yum. Gringo, what about you, sir?
Give me spicy meatball.
There we go. It's a good. You like it? It's a nice. Ash, did we get your pizza order?
Yep. Mustard base,
Right.
AI agent created. J-Chains retweeted.
That's right. It was so weird with the mustard base. I blanked it out. Mr. Duke, sounds like you need some Vicks Vapor Rub on your pizza today.
Yeah, it's just going to be me and Ellie tonight, actually, because Sky and Allie are going to the Taylor Swift concert. So just a fried pepperoni and cheese.
Hey, there it is. Easy pepperoni and cheesy. All right. I don't know. I will be eating probably just some cheese off of a pizza. Who knows? And some pepperoni. And some spicy peppers. Some crushed red pepper. All of that stuff. I've got just a few more weeks. Just a few more weeks until I can enjoy pizza again. Actually, bullshit. I'm underweight. I'm fucking eating normal pizza. Fuck all you hoes. Let's go. It's Pizza Friday. I love that. Y'all have a great weekend. I'll be in Nashville. And then I fly to Dubai next week, December 6th. Big night. Crypto Fight Night's going to be fighting Eric Grimace for the heavyweight title belt. I'm coming back to the States with some fucking hardware. And if you guys got a chance to watch that video, I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it for all of us because that's what we are. That's who we do. And that's what we are about, motherfuckers. So have a good one. See you next week.